So this is just too funny. And during the election, and months before the election, I would turn over and I would watch CNN and MSNBC, two of the worst news networks in the world, and they would be on not only bashing Donald Trump, but they would be bashing Fox News, their right-wing rhetoric. How Fox News lies to everybody, worst host in the world. They're very judgmental. They're all in the bag for Donald Trump. Then the election comes. And, Kamala Harris just takes the beating of a lifetime. And let's get this straight. Kamala Harris lost so badly that the Democrat Party, not the Democratic Party, irritates the hell out of me when people say that. And the amazing thing is the Democrats and all the idiots on CNN and MSNBC call it the Democratic Party. It's not the Democratic Party. There's nothing democratic about the Democrat Party. Let's get that straight. It is the Democrat Party. But they're always, they were constantly bashing Fox News and Donald Trump. Then, like I said, we have the election. Kamala Harris gets so bad, like I said, I trailed off there for a second. She got beat so bad that they're literally having to rethink the entire party on the Democrat side. Our woke ideology didn't work. Our stupid ideas didn't work. Our charge everybody more for everything idea didn't work. The open border didn't work. So all of our policies failed. Maybe we need to rethink this. Wow, that's a great idea. And as of currently, right now, there's nobody in the Democrat side to take the helm. Nancy Pelosi is a washed up old bag of bones. They don't even want her there anymore. They literally told her, I can't remember who it was. One of the congressmen told her she just needs to keep her mouth shut because Nancy Pelosi she's literally the cause. Nancy Pelosi is half of the problem while the Democrats lost this election. But there's nobody to lead on the Democrat side. But even during the election, even after Trump won, in the liberal media, MSNBC and CNN, and of course, I'm not going to bring in ABC, NBC, CBS because nobody watches them for news. Let's be honest. But even after Trump won, they went through their meltdowns. What happened? It's America's fault. It's your fault. Kamala Harris lost. It has nothing to do with the fact that the Democrat Party was insanely out of touch with the American people. It's got nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that at all. It's your fault. Kamala Harris lost. So after the dust has settled and, Donald Trump landslide victory, all three houses, and it looks like common sense is going to return to America, the Democrats are starting to think, maybe we screwed up. Now, you do have the idiots over on The View. Whoopi Goldberg, I don't even know who they are. Once the Sunny Hostin and then Joy Behar, whatever her name is. I think that's her name. Now, they're idiots, and they're going to continue with their rhetoric. I honestly don't know how this show is still on the air. Their ideology lost massively on November 5th. Why is anybody still listening to these morons? But Fox News, during all this and after this, now that it is settled, has put up record numbers in viewership. MSNBC and CNN has put in historically low numbers. What does that tell all of you people? Nobody wants the left's ideology anymore. And Fox News commanded its highest share of the cable news audience in network history last week as CNN and MSNBC continue to hemorrhage viewers since Election Day. I wonder why that is. And they're so stupid, I don't know if they know. Well, no, they didn't know, but I promise you, they know now what's going on. So Fox News finished the week November 11/17 with its highest share of cable news audience among total day in the network's 20 audience among total day. They didn't really put that in. Somebody needs to check this. In the network's 28-year history across multiple categories. As Fox News makes history, MSNBC posted its lowest rated week in over 25 years in key categories as viewers continue to flee the network on the heels of Donald Trump's landslide bloodbath victory over the very weak worst candidate ever, Kamala Drinks on the House Harris. So, with that being said, Fox News averaged 1.9 million total viewers during the week of November 11. finished as the only cable option to crack the 1 million viewer benchmark. ESPN finished second. Can you believe that? With 837. And Hallmark finished third with 503,000. So Hallmark Channel beat out CNN and MSNBC on viewership. What does that tell you? Fox News beat out ESPN. Who has football? Football. But ESPN has become a woke parody of itself, and people have been turning off. And they're so dumb. This has been building for years. And the people who run these networks are so stupid. And yes, they're stupid. They're categorically stupid. They can't figure out, well, our ratings used to be way up here. And then, Barack Obama came in. And since, Barack Obama and the woke ideology movement started, our numbers have been steadily doing this. Then we get Biden in. We take another dip. And I'm not talking about the Biden-Trump, back and forth, all that, because that actually pulls all the networks up. But then Biden gets 4 years, take another dip. Then we pull a coup on Biden. The Democratic Party does the least Democratic thing. That's why they're not the Democratic Party. They're the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party does the least Democratic thing, and they oust their sitting president. We all know the story. They insert Kamala Harris, the dumbest, worst candidate in the history of America, who just, I can't explain the beating she took. I simply can't explain it. This is all Democrats should put their head in the sand. It was that embarrassing. Putting Kamala Harris, and their numbers continue to do this. And then we have the landslide Trump victory. All right? Then they go on their tyrants, blaming everybody in the world but themselves, and their numbers completely hit rock bottom. So here we are a few weeks post-election. And now they're thinking, well, hey, maybe we've been wrong this entire time. You think? Do you think? Where the hell have you all been? Were you all asleep during the Bud Light backlash, the Dylan Mulvaney disaster? When America finally decided we'd had enough. We don't want any more. We're done. I'm not going to call a genetically born dude a girl. Never going to happen. You're a dude. I do not want dudes playing in female sports. Never going to happen. We're done. We don't want it. We don't want an open border. We're tired of our American women getting raped and killed by your bad policies. We don't want it anymore. And what did we do? We made our voices heard on November 5th. And we voted in Donald Trump. And we snatched the Senate from the grasp of the evil, demented, well, I was going to say dementia Democrats, but the Democrats, dementia-ridden Democrats, and we kept the House because we're done. But the liberal, lamestream media has been pushing the exact opposite stories, the exact opposite narrative, pushing Kamala Harris and Joe Biden's ideology. And what was it? It was like 87% negative coverage of Trump during the election from MSNBC and CNN, and they wonder why they're sitting in the shitter. How stupid can you be? If I own a cookie shop, okay, and I make the best chocolate chip cookies in the world, I stop making them, and then I put in poot-flavored cookies. They taste like poots. And then my numbers go down, then maybe at one point I'm going to think, hey, nobody likes poot-flavored cookies. Maybe I should make chocolate chip. Not CNN and MSNBC. No. They stuck to their guns. They stuck to their woke ideology. They stuck to their constant lying about Donald Trump. They tried to force feed America their narrative. You're too stupid to make a decision, so we're going to make it for you. And that's what they did. And the results were devastating to them. Devastating. Not only did Kamala Harris take the worst beating in my lifetime, so has CNN and MSNBC. They took a beating in the ratings. When you're a national news network and the Hallmark channel outperforms you, you've got problems. you've got problems. Maybe you should be doing something a little different. MSNBC settled for fourth place with 487,000 total viewers in the historic news cycle, while CNN managed only 337,000. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Fox News obliterated the other networks. Fox News finished with 69% share of the total day cable news viewers for the week. So what does that tell you? It tells me that people have lost faith in CNN and MSNBC. People got tired of the lies. They got tired of, everything that happened, it was about race. The reason racism exists in America is because the liberals will not let racism die. Sunny Halston, perfect example. That chick's as racist as the day is long. I don't care what anybody says. Because as soon as, I just thought a black woman. Okay, what does it have to be a black woman? Why do you have to say a black woman? Why couldn't you just say, I thought a woman would get the presidency? Why do you have to say a black woman? Because you're inserting race into it right there. And that's what we got tired of. We got tired of hearing it. We get tired of everything bad is our fault, especially me, middle-aged white male, the most hated guy in America. Me, the middle-aged white male, unless if you're a middle-aged gay white male, dude, the left seriously hates you. And the only thing they hate more than you is a middle-aged black male. That's a conservative. Those are the only two groups of people that are hated more than me. Because in their eyes, I'm supposed to be a pig. I'm supposed to be a misogynist. I'm supposed to be a racist. Because that's the picture that they paint over on MSNBC and CNN. If I'm a middle-aged white male, regardless of all my attributes, of everything I can give to this world, regardless of that, I'm a misogynist, racist pig because I'm a middle-aged white male. So what do? I don't watch MSNBC and CNN. I don't want to watch somebody who's going to sit and bash me for being me just because I'm me. And that's what they do. That's exactly what they do. And if you're a gay white male and you're a conservative, they hate you even more because you're supposed to be for the gay people. And the Republicans hate gay people. They hate gay people. They want to kill them and put them in camps. Ask any liberal. Ask any liberal. That's what they'll tell you. And if you're a black conservative, dude, they would rather shoot you than talk to you. You Uncle Tom. You're just an Uncle Tom. That's all you are, is an Uncle Tom. Because that's the narrative they push. Regardless, Tim Scott seems to be a great man, has great conservative values, loves his family, loves God. What's the problem? He's an Uncle Tom. We hate that guy. He's an Uncle Tom. Because he's black, he should automatically be a Democrat. He should automatically vote for the Democrats. Because that's the ideology they push. And that's what everybody got tired of. So everybody started turning them off. Because that's all you heard. You take this clown, Joy Reid. If MSNBC wants to save their network, the first things they must do is get rid of Rachel Maddow, that lying moron, and get rid of Joy Reid, that lying racist moron, because she's a racist. Because, every time had Kamala Harris won, I would not have said, well, she only won because she's black. I would not have said that. She only won because she's black. But she lost, so all the Democrats, well, she only lost because she's black. No, she lost because she's an idiot. She's an idiot. You take somebody like a Condoleezza Rice. She's black. She's a woman. You let her run for president and see the difference. See the difference. But we can't do that because Condoleezza Rice is a Republican. So she's an Uncle Tom. She's an Uncle Tom. We can't support her. She's an Uncle Tom because that's the narrative they push. Either you think like us or you're wrong. And CNN and MSNBC has been, since Obama, they've been slowly heading downhill. I don't like dislike Obama. I don't like dislike Obama. I think I need to slow down here for a minute. I'm getting excited. I don't dislike Obama because he's black. I could care a less that he's black. I don't care. I disliked him because he's a socialist. That's what I don't like about him. And he's married to Mike. You got Barack and Mike Obama. That's why I don't like him. Like him. That's why I don't like him. That's why I don't like him. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's black. I could care less that he's black. But if I don't vote for Obama, then I'm a racist because I'm white. Same thing with Kamala Harris. Same thing with Barack Obama got up there and berated those black men for not voting for Kamala Harris. How dare they not vote for somebody of their own race? Okay, well, she's a bad choice. So because you say I should vote for a bad choice, I should vote for a bad choice? Who are you to tell me who I should vote for? I have a brain. Is this not still America? Maybe I don't want to listen to your rhetoric and your gibberish anymore. Maybe I don't want to listen to your lies over on CNN and MSNBC. Maybe I don't want to hear it. Like I said, Joy Reid, she's a racist. They need to fire the racist Joy Reid. Rachel Maddow, she's just a liar. She's just a straight up liar. If you take the COVID shot, you cannot catch COVID. Well, that ended up being absolutely not true. If you wear a mask, you cannot spread COVID. Well, that ended up being absolutely not true. Both statements Joy Reid, Rachel Maddow made, because she's towing the liberal line. She's spreading the narrative. We're the Borg. We're the Borg. We want to bring you in to our little Borg world, and we will be run by the collective, the DNC. They're the collective. They pass down the messages, and we all act. We're the worker ants. They're the queen, the DNC. And who was there to push it? MSNBC and CNN. They were just followers of the queen, the DNC. You tell us to say this, this is what we'll say. Even if it's not true, this is what we'll say. You know, and everybody likes to talk about that lawsuit that Fox News had to settle. Who gives a shit? How many lawsuits have CNN had to settle? MSNBC? That's just part of being in the business. Everybody settles lawsuits in that business. But at the end of the day, when America finally decided we're waking up, we're done, we don't want to watch your liberal woke bullshit no more. And all the people who said, I'm voting for Kamala Harris, and then went in the booth and voted for Donald Trump. Amazing. That was the wake-up call for the lamestream media, the Communist News Network, MSPMS. That was the wake-up call for them. Morning Joe, what does he do? Jumps down, heads down to Mar-a-Lago to meet with Trump. Why? He has no choice. He was wrong. For the last year, everything on his show has been wrong. 100% incorrect every day he's on the air. At least I think he has enough brain to realize it. So they go to Mar-a-Lago. Hell, we were wrong. We missed everything. Let's go into the enemy's den. Let's go sit with the fascist dictator and pray to God we don't get murdered before we get out of there. And even Morning Joe Scarborough comes out. I'm getting a text. Are you okay? Are you fucking kidding me? He said while he was down there, somebody texted him and asked him if he was okay. What, like Donald Trump's going to chop you up and eat you with a good Chianti and some fava beans? Are you kidding me? And that's how unhinged these people are on the left. And he's like, yes, I'm totally fine. I'm sitting down here with the president of the United States. I'm good. Because I think maybe he woke up and said, damn, we missed everything. We've been wrong about all of it. Where did we go wrong? Maybe his eyes opened just a little bit. And I promise you this, he went down there and he left Mar-a-Lago with a completely different mindset. I guarantee it. I promise you that. Hell, Donald Trump's not that bad. The guy's actually kind of charming. Shit, he's pretty funny. Hell, we had drinks and hors d'oeuvres while we were down there. We hung out. We talked. Got to know the guy. Actually not a bad dude. Shocking what happens when you open your mind. Shocking. The things you can learn just by listening to other people's points of view, which is something liberals refuse to do. They will shut you down instantly. They never have an argument. I've been in a million arguments with liberals. And as soon as you hit them with a fact, they will do one of two things. Call you a fascist, racist pig and walk away. That's a great one. Or they instantly change the topic to something else as soon as you start hitting them with facts. Where do they get all their misinformation from? CNN and MSNBC. So maybe it's time. This is a great thing. Fox News absolutely hammered both of them. When the Hallmark Channel does better than two major 24-hour news organizations, you've got a problem. Maybe it's time to wake up. Maybe it's time to fire some of these shitbag anchors that you have that nobody likes. The two right off the top of my head, Joy Reid, get rid of her. She's a racist. Rachel Maddow, she's just an idiot. She's a straight up idiot. Get rid of those two. Reformulate, because I do know that CNN is now looking at shifting things around, and they're going to start bringing in more conservatives into their show. They have to, because either you bring them in or you close the doors. Because guess what? For the last 8 years, they've been wrong about everything.